Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dani and I do beauty, fashion, and self-care content, and I'm so happy to be back with another video. So in light of the new year, today we're going to be talking about self-care practices that will keep you grounded this year and help you operate optimally. Essentially, it's a new year and we're all eager to have a great start. And what I did was I took some lessons that I learned throughout last year, and I want to sit down and make this video to give you guys the information at the beginning of the year so you don't have to learn on your own or go through growing pains like I had to do. So if you guys are interested in getting to know some tips that I hope you kickstart your year off perfectly, then keep on watching. Okay y'all, so the number one thing that I put on my list, in no real order, however, one thing I did last year specifically is prioritize my health. I'm really big into health and fitness, but overall just the wellness of my body and ensuring that I feel my best and I look my best in every space that I go into. And one of the ways I was able to focus on this last year was by taking care of my gut health, you guys. I have a whole separate video that I made exactly listing how I was able to heal my gut, all the different products that helped me, the journey, everything like that. So I'll definitely make sure to link that up on the screen because I really do think that that will be a great resource. But just for a little bit of background information, or just to summarize the video, my digestive system has always been pretty sensitive, and one of the main reasons why I started my health and wellness journey was because I felt like it was just very difficult for me to process certain foods inside my body. So I decided that if these foods aren't good for me, if my body doesn't like them, the best thing I can do is eliminate them or just eat them moderately and see what else I can do to still be able to enjoy day-to-day foods. For example, I'm not lactose intolerant, but my body's pretty sensitive to dairy, as most of our bodies are. I really can't eat red meat or pork. My body's actually sensitive to bananas, so kind of random but very specific things. But what I realized is when I implement certain products into my diet when I eat, for example, I'll list a product that changed my life. It's called L-glutamine. It's an amino acid that essentially helps you de-bloat and digest your food better. So when I would take L-glutamine, if I were to eat something later in the day that my body didn't enjoy, whether that's a slice of pizza or a burger, I'd be able to digest it with less issues, leaving me less bloated and just not feeling that gross, irritated feeling that you sometimes feel when you eat high fat foods. So that's just one product, but like I said, the overall message here is to just take care of your gut health. Make sure that you're eating foods that are good for your body, that your body enjoys. What one person can eat on a regular basis is typically not what you can eat on a regular basis. So just make sure to pay attention to foods that your body might be sensitive to. If you get irritated, if you get rashes, if you get bloated after things, those are probably not things that you should be eating on a regular basis. And so the whole point of this is to take those foods out and replace those with foods that your body actually enjoys eating so that you can feel good on the inside, which will then radiate on the outside. This year is about feeling the best internally, externally. We actually want to be walking the walk and talking the talk, okay? We don't want to be outside having a smile on our face the whole time our bodies are dying on the inside. That's not the goal. So definitely check that video out. Once again, amazing resource, but just also make sure to prioritize your gut health overall, because figuring that out now will really help you to have a prosperous year overall. The second point I have is to live an active lifestyle, but specifically prioritizing workouts for your goals. I think that in this day and age, we have access to so much information, specifically with social media, with TikTok, with Instagram, just all the different apps out there, even YouTube Shorts. We have access to all this information out there, but we have to make sure to be able to filter because not all the information is for us. Additionally, there's so many videos out there with these different taglines. Grow your glutes to this amount, lose weight in your belly, fix your thigh gap. And in reality, it's pretty difficult to target one part of your body and only specifically lose weight in that part because that's not how our bodies work. So I think that when you are first starting your health and wellness fitness journey, I think it's always great to consult a professional, whether that's a nutritionist or a personal trainer. This time of the year is the best time of the year to take advantage of the different free promotional services that are out there, because businesses know that there are people all over the world right now just trying to search for information to set up their year for success. Therefore, if I was in your position, I would 100% be doing research for different health professionals in my area who have different promotions, who I could just go visit and talk to and consult with about whatever health issues you have or goals you have for the year. Let them make recommendations, and then from there you can decide where to go, because you'll know that whatever they discussed was 100% curated for you and for your goals. Additionally, in an age where we have access to AI, you can 100% use that to your advantage. You don't want to seek outside resources. Just open your laptop, open ChatGPT, and type in your situation exactly as it is. I am a female, age 23, and I'm wanting to start my health and fitness journey for the first time. Please give me a proper nutrition and a week-long workout plan that I can use every day to target my goals. Simple. And obviously you can tweak it as much or as little as you want. And once ChatGPT does give you a response, if you want to, include more information and have them tweak something, you can do that. Okay, so this is a free resource that's out there. So I 100% recommend that you use the resources that you have around you to get closer to your goals, because the biggest thing about life as we age is that no one is coming to save you. The excuses that we used to feed into and sit on in the past, those are only justifiable for so long. Like at some point you have to get up, find it within yourself to chase after your goals and set out a concrete plan on how to achieve them. Achieving goals is about systems. You have to have a system. You have to have a step-by-step approach as to how you're going to get to whatever goal it is that you have. If you want to be a marathon runner, for example, you're first gonna have to learn how to run a lap around the track, run a mile around the track, run a 5K, run a 10K, right? Run a half marathon. There's steps to everything, and I think that as long as you understand that everything is about having systems in place, you'll more so be able to relax as it pertains to achieving your goals. And this actually leads into my third point, which is make your fitness journey fun, you guys. Last year I made it a goal to include more cardio into my workouts. I am more of a strength training girl. I love the gym. I love weights. That's typically, you know, where you'll find me. But last year I had so much fun just trying various classes. I first picked up gymnastics. I did that for about 3 or 4 weeks, and gymnastics was so much fun because I've always loved gymnastics. I always wanted to be a gymnast. Like, who doesn't love jumping on a trampoline and doing flips? Like, it was so much fun to be able to join a class, and there's promotions for a lot of these things, right? So maybe you can look it up in your area, and I'm sure that a lot of gyms offer your first class for free. Even if you just want to do it for one day, try it out, knock it off your bucket list or whatever it may be, try it out and have fun. There's so many different ways to be fit and have fun and move your body. You don't have to 100% just straight train and lift weights. Like, it's not all about that. Additionally, last year I picked up running, so that was something that was very new for me. It was not easy at all because, like I said, I like weights, and running was very much of a mental battle, getting comfortable doing distance running, period. Like, I could barely run 2 laps around the track. It was bad. And so eventually, I think I started in March, I would just get my body moving. I would do 2 laps and then I would go to the gym because I have a track that's close to my gym. So I would do 2 laps as a warm up and then go to the gym. And then if I was able to eventually do a mile, so I would do a mile warm up outside and then I would go to my gym. And then eventually I just kept going and I was able to just continue to push to 2 miles. And then I discovered this outdoor park that's in my area. So some days I would just make my workout running, right? So I would just go to the park early and I would run 2 to 3 miles. And once I realized I could run 3 miles, I just continued to do that mostly for the majority of my workouts. Sometimes I would do a split, so I would run in the morning and in the evening I would go to the gym. So like I said, you just kind of get to tailor your journey for whatever it is that you want and your goals. But I found that the running and strength training combination was perfect for me to really lean out the way that I wanted to. And that's something that I'm looking forward to 100% in this new year, because now that I'm able to run, I'm not a great runner, but I can. So now my goal is to continue to push myself to be able to run more 5Ks. I want to run a 10K by the end of this year, hopefully by summertime. We'll see, right? But setting those goals just really helps you have something to look forward to. And it's once again the systems that will help you achieve these goals. The things that you're doing on a regular day-to-day basis is what is going to allow you to achieve these bigger goals at the end. Make fitness fun again 2025. Try different classes, whether it's Pilates, a bar class, Legree, gymnastics. I highly recommend that you try it out because there's so many different ways and so much fun to be had while moving your body. So don't get stuck in the thick of it all. Don't get stuck just trying to hyper focus on the end goal. Have fun while you do it. It'll make all the difference. And the last thing on my list, I feel like I started first with your physical health on the inside, then I went to your physical health on the outside, and now we're going to discuss our mental health, which is equally as important as all of them. One of the biggest things that affect our mental health is stress and our inability to achieve the goals that we might have set out for ourselves. With that being said, I want to mention 2 videos that helped me set up my year in terms of goal planning. The first one is a video by Jesse Itzler. He's an entrepreneur, but he's also what I would call a motivational speaker. And at the end of every year, he basically has a meeting, which is essentially a call to action to help you end the year on a strong note. You know, closet clean out, email clean out, just cleaning out, cleansing your whole space and making room for the new year, but additionally setting up your new year to be the best year yet. This is my 2nd year implementing his strategies. The resolutions that he encourages us to set up for ourselves is pretty simple. So essentially he encourages us to set up a big major goal for the year. Just one thing that we are going to work towards the end of the year. We want to have whatever that is, whether you're going to run a marathon, whether you're going to start your business, whether you're going to publish a book, whatever it may be for you. He encourages you to have that one major goal. goal. And then he also encourages you to have quarterly goals. So for example, let's say for this first quarter between January through March, you might say that you're only going to drink water. You're not going to drink any soda. You're just going to stick to drinking water. Okay, that could be a goal for the first quarter. Second quarter, you could potentially say, I'm going to try different workout classes. I'm not just going to stick to normal. I'm going to try different workout classes maybe once a week. That could be a goal for the second quarter, you know, so on and so forth. So I really like his system because it kind of helps you make a big major goal, but then also create smaller goals throughout the year that you can also help track how close you're getting to that bigger goal, if that makes sense. So if you want to intertwine them so that they work in tandem, then that's perfectly fine. But if you kind of want to separate them, if the goals aren't related, then that's also fine. But I think that a lot of times, you know, we have these really big goals, but we aren't able to celebrate our small wins that we have during the year. So essentially his method is just so that we are still able to see that there is growth happening in those 3 months versus, you know, the 12 months at the end of the year. That's just the editor's video. He has a lot more information in there, so I'll definitely make sure to link that on the screen and down below in the description box as well. And additionally, there's a video that I watched at the beginning of this year, which is basically how to set up your goals for the year, specifically touching with finances and just organization. Those two videos will also be linked down below. Amazing resources that really helped me tailor my goals, especially in terms of spending. I mentioned this a couple times, but I just graduated grad school, so now I'm kind of like resetting up my life for the future, and obviously my financial goals might be a bit different than a lot of other people's. So with that being said, these resources are really helping me tailor my goals for my future, and I hope that they can do the same for you. So I really encourage you to check those videos out. They're not too long and they're actually pretty entertaining, so you won't get bored. And I think that if you are in the same position as me, just a really goal-oriented type A individual, then I believe those will really be a great resource for you. So definitely make sure to check those out. So yeah, that's all for how to plan out your year for success. I hope this video was really helpful to you guys. Please make sure to leave a comment down below if it was. If you have any questions, of course, let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I cannot wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye.